Hey, you came back. I'm so glad to see you. A lot of people have been asking me if this project is autobiographical. And I would say it's maybe 75, 80% influenced by my own life. Well, tonight's episodes are absolutely influenced by a phase of my life. With a little creative license thrown in, you'll understand what I'm talking about. These episodes also feature the first two songs that I recorded for this project. Now, this was long before I had any idea what this would evolve into. I want to give a big shout out to HAVILAND Stillwell for appearing in episode 5, and I really hope you enjoy it. I'll see you on the other side. See you soon. Bye. October 19th, 2020. Well, I'm still having these dreams pretty much almost every night. You know, the craziest thing is that I can remember these dreams vividly after I wake up, which is nuts because I could never remember my dreams 5 minutes after I wake up. I mean, I can see them right now. It's so vivid. I am standing center stage. I am singing this iconic song. It's a big theatrical event. I'm having this big 11 o'clock number. You know, I really feel like the universe is trying to tell me something and I cannot figure it out. You know who could figure it out? My mom. She probably would know exactly what it means. Whenever I had a bad audition or a negative experience in this business, she was always the first person I would call. She was a Broadway actress for many, many years, and she had done a bunch of Broadway shows, and obviously that rubbed off on me. And she was my go-to. I know that's what made us close all these years, our mutual love for the theater. I mean, she was close to my sister too, but just different, you know? I was on Facebook or something, I think it was Facebook or something this morning, and I saw a post that a couple of my friends were going back and forth on about some gala for Miss Saigon. I think it was last year, maybe it was 2 years ago or something. And let me tell you, that sent me into a spiral of bitterness for the day. I'm not even kidding. It was like it all came rushing back. It was like it was yesterday. Oh, bitter I was. If you ask any actor, if they had one role that they were not cast in, that they knew in their heart of hearts that they were really right for and never did it, I bet you everyone could give you at least one example. For me, that was Miss Saigon. I mean, my roommate was in it. 2 of my best friends were in it. Some other friends of mine were in it, and we're just talking about the original cast. Me, never did it. No. I mean, it was a no-brainer to me. And I used to think, oh, hell yeah, I'm gonna do that show. No. No, you're not. You're not gonna do it. God, I carried around that grudge for decades. It was heavy. What are you gonna do? I do miss it. Not so much New York, but performing. I miss half-hour calls, and I miss hearing the orchestra tune up and the audience coming in and places call and the people. I really, really miss people. You know, you can't really explain it to somebody unless they've actually experienced it for themselves, but the Broadway community is such a special, special community, and so proud and honored to say that I've been part of that community. That's what I miss most of all. What do all these dreams mean? Oh, it's so frustrating. I just want to find out. And all I can think of is maybe it's because I never had one. That moment. I never did get my 11 o'clock number. It just never happened.
You who I cradled in my arms, you asking as little as you can. Little snip of a little man. I know I'd give my life for you. You didn't ask me to be born. Why should you learn of a war or pain to make sure that you're not hurt again? I swear I'd give my life for you. I've tasted love beyond all fear, and you should know it's love that brought you here. And in one perfect night, when the stars burn like new, I knew what I must do. I'll give you a million things I'll never own. I'll give you a world to conquer when you're grown. You will be who you want to be. You can choose whatever heaven grants, as long as you can have your chance. I swear I'd give my life for you. Sometimes I wake up reaching for him. I feel his shadow brush my head, but it's just moonlight on my bed. Was he a ghost? Was he alive? That made my body laugh and cry. Then by my side the proof I see, his little one, gods of the sun, bring him to me. Oh, you will be who you want to be. You can choose whatever heaven grants, as long as you can have your chance. I swear I'd give my life for you. No one can stop what I must do. I swear I'd give my life for you.
We'd like to call you back. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. So you know how I was saying how I was bitter about not doing Miss Saigon? Well, last night I had a dream that I was auditioning for it. I go in to sing for Chris, I assume, and the casting director says, "Oh, no, 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 we want you to sing for Kim." And I was like, okay. I mean, I knew the music. Come on, the women always have the best songs. Of course I knew it. So I sing I'd Give My Life for You. It went really well. And they said, we want to have you back for a callback. And I was like, great. And they said, we'd also like you to look at the role of Ellen. And I was like, oh my God, awesome. And then I wake up. I woke up from my dream. It's like when you have a secret crush on somebody, right? And you're having a sex dream about them, and you're just about to do the deed, and you wake up. It's kind of like that, but it's Miss Saigon. But anyway, I was like, oh, hell no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I have waited too long for this moment. I'm gonna see how this shit works out. So I force myself to go back to sleep. Come on, please go back to sleep. Come on, come on, come on! Finally, I fall back asleep. And you know what? It actually picked up where it left off.
Last night I dreamed you held me. We slept here side by side. You whispered softly to me. I heard you speak my name. I cried, though I know it's been so many years. In the silence of my secret tears, you are here still. I still believe you will return. I know you will. My heart forevermore holds still, yes, still. I still believe. I know as long as I can keep believing, I'll live. Love cannot die. You will return. You will return. And I alone know why. Last night I held you sleeping again. The nightmare came. I heard you cry out something, a word that sounded like a name, and it hurts me more than I can bear, knowing part of you I'll never share, never know, but still I still believe the time will come when nothing keeps us apart. My heart forevermore holds still. It's all over, I'm here, there is nothing to fear. Chris Wood's haunting you. Won't you let me inside what you so want to hide? I need you to. I will hold you all night and we'll make it alright. You are safely as long as you could share. I can keep believing. I'll live. You will return, and I know I'm yours until we die.
Okay. I fess up. I was obsessed with Miss Saigon. It's true. I was obsessed with Miss Saigon. It was about a year after I finished doing a chorus line. I was over at my friend Mark Oka's apartment, and we were planning on getting an apartment together. And he was packing up, and we were listening to the London cast recording of this brand new musical that was getting ready to open on Broadway. It was written by the creators of Les Miserables. Well, this was Miss Saigon. Fast forward several months later, and Mark and I were fortunate enough to be invited to the final callback of the show. So we got to bypass all the initial auditions and just go straight to producers, right? I felt pretty good about my audition. You know, I was very positive about it. I knew some of the creative people that I'd worked with before, and I was feeling really good. I thought, you know, I really could get this show. I felt like I was really right for it, and so we'll see. A couple of days later, Mark gets a call, and he gets cast. And he was the original dance captain of the Broadway company. My friend Joanne Hunter, Billy Porter, Michael Gruber, Matthew Peterson, they all got phone calls. I did not. I did not. And I thought, you know what? I'll do it someday. No. No. Never did it. Never did it. I wouldn't say I was bitter, really, about it. I wasn't bitter. I was heartbroken, if I'm being honest, actually. You know, I really wanted to do that show. You know, there's like a handful of shows that I really wanted to do when I lived in New York. And that was one of them. That was one of them. And I was just super disappointed. It never happened. I never did it. So what are you going to do? I'm living out my greatest Saigon fantasies here in 11 o'clock number. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it tonight. And please come back next week. I'm going to be singing with one of my favorite people in one of the episodes. And the other episode just happens to be my personal favorite. So I hope you can be there. And until then, have a great week. And thanks again for your support and for being here and being so consistent with your support. I really do appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. And feel free to share it with as many people as you like. That's not going to make me mad. I would love it. Getting it out there and spreading the word is awesome. And I appreciate that. Until next week, have a great week. And I will see you then. Mwah. Good night.